What's up everyone? Welcome back to another full day of eating. I'm Derek from Simnett Nutrition, and you guys know with these videos I love to share with you what I eat for my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner to fuel my active vegan lifestyle. So the main goal with these videos is just to give you guys some different ideas on plant-based meals that you can eat, and also put it into perspective and show that you can be a strong vegan, an athletic vegan, and still enjoy your food, not obsess about macros, not eat any weird foods or anything like that. Well, you can if you want to, but you'll see the stuff that I eat is all pretty normal, pretty delicious, and pretty healthy. So it should be a pretty fun video today. We've been having a heat wave lately, and it's been like well into the 30s, which is like 86 and up for you in America, and that is really hot for here. So we don't have any AC or anything like that. So the goal with this video is gonna be not too much cooking. I'm gonna try and keep the house pretty cool, and I think Crystal and I are actually gonna run out here in a little bit, and we're gonna go to the river to cool off, but we're also gonna bring some lunch, and we will show you guys how we make that, and of course bring you along. So it's actually partway through my morning already, and I've gone and done a few things, so let me bring you guys up to speed. So I started out hydrating and stretching. That's always what I like to do first thing in the morning, because like I always say, haven't drank, haven't moved in a long time. It seems like the only natural thing to do. So I'm actually gonna take a rest day today. So I'm not gonna go to the gym because, as you remember from last video, the inside of my elbow has been really bothering me on both arms, and you guys gave me tons of good advice and tips and stuff like that in the comments on how to help it, and I am taking some of that advice. And one of the main things is basically I just have to rest. I have to lay off the weights and like at least, you know, a lot of the pulling movements, because that's what's sort of irritating it. So I'm gonna try and not do that for a little while, but as you guys know, I can't just sit still. So today's gonna be a pretty active rest day. And then after that, came inside and I had some mandarin oranges, did a little bit of work on the computer, and then got out on my bike for a bike ride. So here's a few clips from the bike ride. Ooh, what do we have here? So these berries are called thimbleberries, and they're not a very common berry because they're so delicate. Like there's just no way that these things would ship. They fall apart so easily, and they start to go bad really quickly. But they're called thimbleberries because, as you can see, they're kind of, oh, I lost it, dang. It's kind of like hollow, like a thimble. So that's why they're called thimbleberries. And they kind of taste like a little bit like raspberry jam, but with like, I don't know, that's the best way I could describe it. It's kind of like raspberry jam, but not so seedy, right? Raspberry jam's kind of really seedy. All right, I'm gonna get back on the bike, continue the ride. All right, so this next trail we're gonna go into is super narrow, and it's full of like thorn bushes, so sometimes I get scratched, but it's so fun, so I always do it anyways. And I'll take you guys along. One-handed on the road bike, not easy. So fun, only a few scratches this time. All right, so I just got back from the bike ride, and now it's time to refuel. So I was gonna make this like elaborate breakfast burrito kind of thing, but yeah, when I came home and realized how hot the house was and how hot I wasn't craving anything else but a smoothie bowl. So let's make that. I actually don't really have any frozen or ripe bananas, so I'm gonna have to try and do my best to make up for that. Yes, I actually forgot about this, but I had a little chunk of frozen banana that I threw into the frozen blueberries, so that's going in there. Frozen pineapple, frozen raspberries, why not? Then I'm gonna add 2 medjool dates. This is gonna help to bring up the calories a little bit, since we're gonna be missing some from the bananas, so we don't have too many, but I do have 1 banana which I'll be putting in there, but too many non-frozen bananas and you're gonna have yourself a smoothie and not a smoothie bowl. And then this was actually Crystal's suggestion. I forgot we had these in the freezer, but she said throw some of these organic coconut chunks in there, so I will definitely do that. Some flaxseed, some cilantro, and then I've got a few little chunks of turmeric and ginger root here, and then a scoop of this Vivo Life vegan protein. This is the vanilla flavor. It's gonna go really, really well in here. And then a scoop of creatine. Gotta stay consistent with that. And then just a pinch of black pepper to help with that curcumin absorption from the turmeric. If you know, you know. I don't think there's anything else I could possibly put in here. Oh yeah, and just a splash of soy milk. All right, let's see what happens when we blend this up. Hopefully it makes a nice smoothie bowl. so good. And you know what? I hardly even taste the ginger, the turmeric, and even the cilantro. And I like those flavors, so maybe that's why I don't notice them as much. But man, it's so good. So much better having them in here and getting all the health benefits and having a little hint of that flavor than not at all. All right, so I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy this, and then I think the next time I see you guys, we're gonna be going to the river, so it should be fun. See you there. Bring your bathing suits. Cannonball! Wow, let's go. Oh man, that's refreshing. Oh, that is brisk, baby. Woo! Not bad, not bad. All right, so we made it to the river, and it is cooking out here, but the river is pretty cold. Crystal?
It's pretty cold.
That cannonball was fun. I'm not usually like a jump into cold water kind of guy. I usually like ease my way in, do the Wim Hof, like deep breathing, like focus on my breath. But I don't know, it worked today because I was so hot. So check out this spot. This is like a little private swimming hole. I mean, a few other people know about this, but it's usually pretty quiet. And quite often we get it to ourselves like this, which is just incredible. All right, so I think we're just gonna hang out here and swim a little bit. I think Crystal made us some lunch to have.
I made a bean salad. It's gonna be super good.
Nice. We've been eating this quite a bit lately because it's easy to put together. You've been making it, so it's...
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes. You can put it in the fridge. It's nice and cool. Doesn't have to be cooked.
Nice.
Perfect summer meal.
Sweet. Yeah, so we're gonna swim, get our appetite up a little bit, and then we'll sit down and eat that and show you guys how we made it. You know, I like this look. I feel like, do you remember that movie, Can't Hardly Wait? They're like, no, it's like a 90s like teen movie. Anyways, they wore like goggles on their head like this.
Oh, nice.
Just like not even near a pool or anything. It was just like a cool look back then. The 90s were more innocent times.
More, for sure.
Oh, it must be in the bag. Ah, thank you. Nice. All right, so I think we're gonna have some lunch now. Let's see what Crystal made for us. Nice. Oh, it's good. So good.
So good. And so easy to eat.
Yeah. I'm not even like a huge fan of just like eating straight up beans and like chickpeas like this. You know me, I like to spice it up a bit. But this is definitely seasoned and spiced up quite a bit. So why don't you tell us how you made this and everything you put in here?
So I drained and rinsed 1 can of chickpeas and 1 can of black beans. I added that to a bowl. I then added some leftover lentils and mixed it up. I chopped some tomatoes, added that, as well as some cilantro, which may not be a fan favorite, but it's delicious. And then for seasoning, I added some black pepper, salt, celery seed, a little bit of garlic powder, and then some red pepper and garlic seasoning. I tasted it, and it needed something a little bit more, so I added some lime. And then I mixed it up, tried it, it tastes delicious, and then I packed it up, and there we go. Easy 5-minute summer meal. So good.
And here we are, enjoying it by the riverside. Thanks, babe. It's really good.
You're welcome.
This is definitely one of these like quick meals I think people are gonna really appreciate because, yeah, like you could definitely like put this on top of like a salad. You know, have it with like some pasta or something like that if you wanted to like bump up the calories even more. And easy to bring to work and that sort of thing.
You could even have like nachos and
yeah,
use it as like a dip. I mean, maybe you'd have to chop it up a little bit, but
yeah, maybe. It's so awkward trying to eat when you know like a bunch of people are watching you. I'm used to it by now. So we're gonna eat the rest of our lunch and then we're gonna explore a little bit more, probably swim some more, and then we'll head home. In a little while we'll make some dinner. We'll bring you guys along. This spot is just magic. I can't even believe it. Check this out, like a little cave, and then we got the waterfall right there. All right, so here's the falls. It's not really too much of a waterfall, but the water's certainly coming really fast all down here. And it's definitely carved out some cool stuff in the rocks. Like, look at this. It's just a hole that goes like right down in here. All right, so that's it for the river. You have a nice time?
yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for getting in as far as you did, up to your waist.
Thank you, man.
All right, so now we're just gonna get out of here, and there's actually this like secret like little waterfall pool that I want to check out before we get back to the car. Check this out. Found some, do you know what these are?
Huckleberries.
Yeah. A little sour, but good.
Ooh, so sour, but very good. Almost missed my mouth.
It's over there, so let's go down this way. Nice. Oh, it's nice. That's so nice. I've always wanted to go in there. I've seen this so many times and I've always wanted to jump in.
Well, there's another spot down there that we should check.
I know, that spot looked way colder. We have to go up this.
Oh goodness.
I'll hold the bag.
In my... Not bad.
It's like Jurassic Park in here, hey?
Yeah, it is.
You want me to go in here? Just for kicks? Okay, I will.
Well, I don't know. Look how deep it looks.
If you were a water-loving person, this is where you would want to go in?
Well, if it was like sunny, but yeah.
No, it's not really that sunny.
I mean, if you're wet, you're wet, you know?
Something's touching my leg. Oh no, I think it's just a branch. Okay. We're cool, we're relaxing, we're relaxing.
It's not a shark, it's not a shark.
Oh, I like this. Alright, that was a fun adventure as usual.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Alright, so now we're gonna head home and in a little while we'll make some dinner. I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Alright, just want to show you guys how the cats get treated in the heat. Look at this, she's got a fan right on her. Oh yeah, we take care of you, don't we? And we've got the other one in the closet. This is where she likes to sleep. It's so nice and cool in here though, I don't blame her. Alright, so it's dinner time and I'm gonna be making some red lentil risotto, and I'm gonna season this a little bit before I cook it, and then also some steamed beets. Just bought these the other day and they looked so beautiful, so I can't wait to cook these up. And then I'm probably gonna have a salad with it, and I'll put a few other things in the bowl as well. I love little dinners like this with just a whole bunch of different flavors and textures and colors and everything, so let's get started. And the first thing I'm gonna do is to cook or steam the beets. I don't want these beautiful beet greens to go to waste, and if I don't cook them now, I'm probably not going to, so I'm just gonna chop these up. And some fresh garlic as well. And then saute both of those together. With a little pepper as well. And then what do you guys do with the stems? Like, there's so many of these left. I didn't really want to chop them all up and saute them, but they taste good. It's just really fibrous. Oh, it's like super salty. All right, next I'm gonna cook up this risotto. So this is basically just lentil pasta that's shaped like rice. So I'm gonna cook it in some water and some of this better than bouillon, sort of like veggie broth concentrate. And I'm also gonna chop up some broccoli really small and then put it in there to cook with it. So it only takes about 10 minutes. I figure if I just add a bit of broccoli, it'll cook it around the same time. It'll be pretty nice. All right, just while I wait for those to finish cooking, I'm gonna cut up a bunch of stuff for a big salad to have with it. Look at this. I cut some of these pieces off, but this was one head of green leaf lettuce. That is massive. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to grow lettuce before, but it is not that easy, and I never grow anything that looks like this. Shout out to farmers, much respect. They deserve a lot more credit than they get. So I got some lettuce, some red bell pepper, and some purple cabbage. I'm also gonna chop up some of this smoked tofu to have on it. This stuff is so good. And I'm also gonna chop up some of these tamari almonds to have on the salad. So you guys know I'd usually make my own tahini dressing for a bowl like this, but the other day. Look what I found in the stores. So this is a hot chili tahini squeeze, it's called. So what have they got in here? Sesame tahini, chili, ground pepper, salt, citric acid, and garlic. So pretty good ingredients. And it's pretty tasty, I have to admit. If I were to make it, I'd probably add a little bit of sweetness to it. Definitely good enough. Oh man, I'm pulling out all the stops tonight. So I'm also gonna add some of this turmeric and masala lentil hummus. Really good. It's a very strong, like, curry flavor to it. If you guys ever see it in stores, I do recommend it. Wow. So that is one massive bowl of food. So first I'm gonna try the beets. I'm just curious to see how they cooked and if they're sweet or not. Because you never know with beets. Sometimes they're like really earthy tasting. No, these ones are good. Wow. Oh yeah, and it should be noted that I managed to keep my shirt clean the whole time I was cooking beets. It definitely doesn't happen every time. All right, salad next. This looks like a party, hey? Look at everything that's going on here with this salad. Wow, yeah, with that sauerkraut mixed into the salad and that like creamy tahini dressing, man, is that ever good. Oh yeah, the beet greens. Let's try these. Hopefully they're all right. I don't know. I didn't do too much to them. Oh, they're good. So tender. Holy crap. Yeah, tender, garlicky, peppery. Really good. All right, now the last thing to try is this risotto. I don't know if you guys like when I like do the tastings at the end of it. I always just find it weird when I watch other YouTubers and they're like, you know, they cook a meal and then they're like, all right, I'm gonna peace out and enjoy this. And it's like, yo, is it good? Did you like it? Like, so, you know, that's why I always kind of give you guys a little mini review at the end, but you'll have to let me know. I try not to talk too much with my mouth full, but you know, sometimes I have to give my authentic reaction and my mouth's full when that happens. The risotto is fine. It's okay. I could have used some more seasoning, but it's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's not the most flavorful thing on the plate, but it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of flavor here, and well, yeah, we got some masala hummus right next to it, so it'll be good. Oh yeah. God, I love food. All right, so with dinner all made, I think that probably brings us to the end of this video. So hopefully you guys can see, you know, eating a plant-based diet or eating vegan doesn't have to be weird, doesn't have to be complicated. I'm not like, you know, chasing around protein all day or anything like that. Just eating delicious, good, wholesome meals. Hopefully this video gave you some ideas on things that you can cook at home, and if it did, or if you got some entertainment out of it, definitely hit the like button. You know I appreciate it, and it helps me in the algorithms. It lets YouTube know, hey, this guy's creating good content, suggest it to more people. So I would appreciate it, and if you got this far in this video and you haven't subscribed yet, you might as well subscribe, and if you already have, thank you so much. Leave a comment down below, ask any questions that you have, let me know what you thought of the day, give me ideas for upcoming videos, and I will see you guys soon with another one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Yeah, I think this shirt's dumb. It's not working for me. I'm gonna put a t-shirt on.
Yeah, you don't want to get beets on it.
Yeah, I don't want to get beats on it.